Welcome back, RCW fans. We are now set for tag team action as we are featuring a new tag team here in RCW. You may know them if you ever watch Call All the Time. This is none other than Mike and Andrew. They are the hosts of the well-renowned YouTube call review show, Call All the Time. And they are here tonight to embark their debut tag team matchup. And they will be facing a tag team that is also known in RCW. They were here in RCW Season 1, had to leave for a while, and now they are back. It's going to be a surprise for everyone. They will be unveiled here in just a moment. It's going to be a huge test for Call All the Time in their debut match here tonight. And now we're just seconds away from seeing who is this going to be. And fans, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Look at this, fans. It is the Brothers of Vengeance. Mr. Vengeance and the Locomotive are back in RCW, and they look better than ever. Oh my God, fans, this is going to be an incredible matchup here. The Brothers of Vengeance, everyone who watched RCW Season 1 knows about the Brothers of Vengeance, the huge rivalry they had with the incredible Riddlers, the huge Elimination Chamber match that they had when they teamed up with RoboCop and took on the incredible Riddlers and the Terminator. And now they are back in RCW, and this is going to be incredible. RCW Season 2 shaping up to be better and better every minute. And we are now set for tag team action as Mr. Vengeance and his younger brother, the Locomotive, set to take on Mike and Andrew from Call All the Time. Tag team action at its best right here on RCW. And let's see who's going to start off the match here. We've got Andrew from Call All the Time going right after Mr. Vengeance with a quick roll-up. And there's a rope break. And fans, I have to correct myself. Rope breaks will be enforced here in RCW. The only thing that will not be enforced is using the ropes for leverage in either a pin of tent or a wrestling hold. And right now, Mr. Vengeance with a nice suplex delivered to Andrew here, followed by a leg drop. Now, Mr. Vengeance and the Locomotive, like I said before, are former RCW members here. They were a tag team last year, so they've definitely got some experience here. We're going to see how Call All the Time can handle up against them here. So far, Andrew looking very good here against Mr. Vengeance in the early goings of this matchup here. Mr. Vengeance whips him into the corner here, follows him in with a clothesline, followed by an elbow drop now. And we see right there the Locomotive shouting insults across the ring at Mike on the other apron here. Mr. Vengeance with a huge slap to the face, followed by an arm wrench here. Yanking on that shoulder, working on the shoulder of Andrew now, followed by a headlock, and works on it again now. Oh my gosh. Working on that arm of Andrew here now. Andrew struggling to get back to his feet here. Mr. Vengeance is not letting him back up. Now he's going for a submission here. Andrew's trying to fight out of it. And look at this, Andrew's trying his hardest to get out of this submission hold now. And now he's powering his way out of it. Andrew displaying a little bit of his own strength here. Back to his feet again, and Mr. Vengeance just catches him here. Oh man, knocks him right back down to the mat again. Mike from Call All the Time trying to get involved in the action here, trying to get his partner pumped up a little bit as Mr. Vengeance catches Andrew with a huge Samoan drop now. And look at this, unbelievable. And now the Locomotive is in. Locomotive's been going back out to the outside here now. Mike's trying to get his partner pumped back up, trying to get him back into this match. Mr. Vengeance has just been unloading on Andrew so far here. Whips Andrew back into their corner. Follows him in now. Here's a tag to the Locomotive. And look at this. We've seen this last season here. A little bit of poetry in motion as the Locomotive flies across the air, catches Andrew with a huge body splash. Now the Locomotive with an elbow drop. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's another lockup here. He's got Andrew up, lifts him up. Backbreaker across the knee now. And now the Locomotive here getting a little bit pumped up. So far it has been all Brothers of Vengeance in this matchup. And look at that. Hooks both the arms, drives Andrew's face into the mat, and fans, here's the cover. And this is what I was talking about, using the ropes for leverage. And Mike is able to get in there and break it up for his partner. He's able to save the match. Now Andrew with a kick to the midsection here and follows back up, drives the Locomotive's face down to the mat. Now he's going to come over here, and here's a much-needed tag to Mike. And the Locomotive catches Mike unaware here, whips him into the ropes, and Mike's able to hold on here. Locomotive comes back in, kick to the gut, whips him back into their corner, follows back in with a clothesline, and Mike goes down now. And the Locomotive just rips Mike out of the corner here. And like I said, fans, the Brothers of Vengeance, like I said, they have a lot of experience here, and they are definitely showing it here. Working on Mike of Call All the Time. Oh man, very impressive moves here displayed by the Locomotive. A couple of elbow drops keeping Mike at bay. Mike gets back to his feet again. Locomotive with a couple of punches whips him into the corner here. What's he going to do? Huge clothesline sends Mike back down to the mat here. Oh my God, knife edge chop. Mike goes back down now. Mike trying to get back to his feet. Locomotive with an elbow drop, and now Mike with a punch of his own here. Working on the shoulder of the Locomotive. There's a leg drop to the throat of the Locomotive here. Mike's going to have to watch his back here. Oh man, Mr. Vengeance got Mike's attention, gave the Locomotive the opening that he needed to deliver that huge DDT. Call All the Time are going to have to learn to keep their eyes on the opponent that is in the ring with them. Don't pay mind to the guy on the apron. That'll always get you in trouble. The Brothers of Vengeance right now using that experience very well. Locomotive whips Andrew back into or Mike back into the ropes here. To the corner. Here we go. Some more tag team action here. Unbelievable here. Brothers of Vengeance showing how much of a wonderful tag team they are here. I'll tell you, the Vegas' Most Wanted got to be keeping an eye on this matchup here as new tag teams here in RCW. Tag team division definitely growing strong. And now Mike's up on the shoulders here and is able to get loose and drives the Locomotive's head down with a vicious DDT. And now Mike finally in control here, working on the leg of the Locomotive. Trying to knot up that calf muscle a little bit, cause it some damage here to the leg, making it difficult for the Locomotive to get around the ring. Mike delivering the stomp to the back of the head. Now he lifts the Locomotive back up, whips him into the corner now. Now stomping away on the chest of the Locomotive, followed by an elbow drop. Mike showing what he's made of here. And now that left the Locomotive open, and Locomotive back in control with a big shoulder block to the back. There's a cover, or a tag into Mr. Vengeance, and Mike whips Mr. Vengeance into the ropes, and as he comes back, tried to catch him. The Locomotive kicked Mike in the back here. Unbelievable. And gives Mr. Vengeance the opening to deliver a backbreaker. And here's a tag. Locomotive's back in. Very quick tags here displayed by the Brothers of Vengeance, trying to keep the fresh man in. And now the Locomotive, he's going to go for a submission here. Is Mike going to be able to get out? And we see Andrew, he's able to get in and break it up. I'm telling you, Brothers of Vengeance is definitely taking Call All the Time to the limits here tonight. And Mike with a huge suplex out of nowhere, right back into the matchup now. Working on that elbow here, driving the knee into the forearm of the Locomotive. Mike showing his wrestling mat skills. Here's a kick to the gut, and what? Oh my God, unbelievable! Knocks both Brothers of Vengeance off of the apron with a huge drop kick. And now Mike's going to follow him out here. I don't know if this is a very wise decision here by Mike. He's got the Locomotive outside the ring. Locomotive and Mike are your legal men here. He's got that headlock wrenched in, but the Locomotive is able to reverse it into a clothesline. And now, what the crap is the Locomotive doing here? Stomping on his own partner. I'm sure that must have been some type of a accident or something. I don't know. Action heating up outside of the ring. Mike's able to get back in, followed by the Locomotive. Both legal men back in the ring, and a huge DDT delivered by the Locomotive onto Mike. And now the Locomotive is going to roll Mike over here, going for another submission. And fans, I'm being told we're going to have to take a short break. Please stay with us as the action continues.